Assalamu alaikum. This is Jubar Ahmed Riyaz. ID 181261179. Welcome to my presentation. My presentation topic is right of preemption. It is a right and owner of immovable property to acquire by purchase another immovable property which has been sold to another person. In other words, under this right, owner of an immovable property is entitled to repurchase an adjacent property which has been sold to someone else. Classification of preemption or whom may preemption. Only three classes of persons may claim the exercise of the right under Muslim law. Under Muslim law, preemptor are classified into three categories. 1. The co-sharer or Shafi'i Shari. 2. The participators in immunities or Shafi'i Khalid. And 3. The owner of adjacent properties or Shafi'i Jar. The co-sharer or Shafi'i Sharik, the person who are entitled to inherit the properties of a common ancestor are called co-sharer. The co-sharer have the preferential right of the preemption against any other class of preemptors. The participators in immunities or Shafi'i Khalid. In the absence of co-sharer, Shafi'i Khalid is entitled to preempt in the following cases. The right of preemption cannot be claimed on the basis of easement of right. The mere fact that the owner of land have the right to draw water from a government water course does not give them any right of preemption. Owner of adjacent properties or Shafi'i Jar. Shafi'i Jar is the owner of an adjoining property, or in other words, it is mere neighbor who can be preemptor. There is by chance of two properties are adjacent to each other. There have some difference between Sunni and Shia law on preemption. These are the following. Shia law recognize co-sharer as the only class of preemptors. The other two categories, namely the participators in immunities and owner of the adjacent property, cannot become preemption. Under Shia law, the co-sharer two are entitled to preempt only where their number does not exceed 2. If there are more than 2 co-sharers, the right is not available to any one of them. Formalities of co-sharer. The formality for the claim of this right consists of 3 demands. The demands must be made by preemptor step by step and at proper time. The first demand, the Arabic expression talabi mawasibad, means demand of jumping, which show that it must be made immediately. It is essential that the first demand must be made immediately on the hearing of the completing of sale. The second demand, the expression talabi ishad, mean a demand with the invocation of witness after making the first demand. It is second demand. The second demand is a repetition of the first demand. Therefore, it is called as a confirmatory demand. Third demand, if the preemptor fails to get a desired result after making first 2 demand, he may take legal action. Therefore, the purchaser sells the property to him. Then no further formalities is required and the preemptor is substituted in the place of vending. Right of preemption when lost. The right of preemption may be lost in the following cases: by acquiescence or estoppel or waiver of or forfeiture. When the preemptor fails to absence necessary formalities prescribed, making 3 demands there may be other circumstances also from which acquiescence on the part of preemption may be observed. By death of the preemptor, when the preemptor dies after making a two demand but before the filing of the suit, third demands, then also right of preemption is lost. By misjoinder of plaintiff, by release, the preemptor would lose his right if there is a release for consideration to be paid to the preemptor. Loss of right before final decree. By statutory disability, the right of preemption may be forfeit if there is the statutory disability on the part of preemptor to the preempted property. Thank you. That's all my presentation.